What's up, boys? I'm back again with another video. How to have a great conversation with a girl that you like. Now, before I get into this video, support me, like the video, drop a comment. It helps the channel grow. It takes 2 seconds. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Remember, if you're truly supporting me, bro, like the video, comment, say hello. It helps the YouTube algorithm and the video will get pushed out to other donkeys like yourself. All right, man, let's roll the credits. One of those guys that asks yourself, do you find it difficult to find the right balance when you're having conversations with girls on dates? Are you one of those guys that doubt yourself? Are you one of those guys that thinks you talk too much or you talk too little? You need to understand, the first thing is, am I communicating properly? Am I expressing to her how I feel? Am I expressing to her in a non-friendly way? I'm not saying be aggressive, but what I'm saying is, does she know that you find her sexually attractive? Or does she just see you as feminine and friend zone material? Bothering her, you're not talking too much, you're not talking too little. Those are 3 things that can be problematic. If you think you're bothering her, then you shouldn't be talking to her. First of all, you haven't got the XP, you haven't got the self-love to believe that you should be there. Are you talking too much? If you're talking too much, you can normally tell because she's not talking at all or she looks bored. If you're talking too little, that normally happens when there might be awkward silences, but sometimes there's going to be silences, bro. Your job is not to entertain her. You don't always have to plug the gaps. Sometimes be okay being silent, but if there's too many silences, bro, then you probably have to look at yourself. Facts are, people love to talk about themselves. So give her opportunities, create opportunities for her just to talk about herself. What did you get into today? Oh yeah, why did you do that? Oh, have you been here before? Let her talk, bro. She's gonna talk. Just chuck the questions, listen, chuck the next question. Listen, give some value, chuck the next question. Oh yeah, ooh. How's your drink? Okay, cool. You ready to win? How'd you deal with losing? Yeah, okay. You know, your cuteness can only take you so far. Are you a sore loser or a bad winner? Which one? Just plug it. She's gonna laugh. Subconscious default laughs, bro. They're gonna laugh. But doesn't matter what you say, not matter how you say it. I think off the top of my head, there are like 4 different levels of conversation. But ultimately, you don't want to get into a stage where it feels like an interview or you're spamming her with questions. Because sometimes, especially if you haven't got the XP, bro, you're going to come across creepy or sometimes boring and stiff. So it's not an interview. So back and forth, good conversation to make her feel comfortable, and then to attract her, and then to seduce her. That is the logic behind your conversation. So that your conversation should never be a barrage of questions. Oh, what's your name? What's your favorite color? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Do you have any pets? Nothing stiff, bro. Nothing stiff, nothing boring. Is my voice and my questioning matching my look? Is my voice and my questioning making her think sexually about me? How can I build sexual tension? Is there a way that I can touch her while I'm questioning her? These are the sort of things that should be going on in your brain. I think great conversations are where you can give her space to invest in the conversation, answer, but also allow her to show interest in you. I always tell you guys about downloading data. Download data. What do you know about her? Can you write a 2-page essay on her by the end of the date? What does she know about you? I tell you guys, a great date is when she talks a lot and she's had a great time and there's a bit of romance. A perfect date is when she's had a great time, there's romance, and she knows nothing about you. There's a difference. But your job is to learn about her so that you can connect with her on a deeper level. If you're doing too much and you see her pulling away on the date, bro, then you might have to reformulate your strategy. Okay, so obviously read the pullbacks, read the body language. How close is she? What is her facial expression saying? And then adjust accordingly. Keep professional. Don't come across cocky. Don't talk about yourself too much. Mystery. You're not lying. You're just withholding information. It is your turn to talk about yourself. Talk about the things that you're proud of. Talk about the things that make you happy. Talk about the things that she's not aware of. Maybe you went to music academy and you're classically trained. Maybe you're a great nature photographer. Who's this guy talking about? Still Memzo. Remember, don't be shallow. Remember, it's all about boosting her attraction for you and boosting that connection that she has with you. Talk about mystery. Also, be very careful. The good definition of mystery is giving her one page to read out of your 1,000-page book. She's gonna want to read chapter 1, 2, and 3 on that date. Your job is to feed her a page at a time and then review the pages that she's read. But I don't want to confuse you too much. The best way I can put the best way I can say is don't be too mysterious, because if you don't do it well or you don't give her anything, then she could also feel it's a bit awkward. And I'm not saying don't express yourself either. So if you're trying to be mysterious, it has to flow naturally. Another gem I can give you is learn to go. Like I always talk about pushing through on dates, pushing through on conversations. If there's something that you think she hasn't spoke about properly, or you think that she's hiding, push through, go a little bit deeper. There was a girl I went on, funny enough, she was older. Sometimes I like to challenge myself. Not that they're challenges, but I like to go, in this game of love and romance that we play, I like to venture on the parts of the map that people don't really go to. So I'm 30, she was 36, but she looked young. She actually looked really young when I saw her in person. She looked better in person, let's put it that way. And on her profile, she didn't tell us that she had a child. She didn't tell us that the child was 7. She didn't tell us that she went through a divorce. And how did I know these things? Because I found out on the date. Made her feel comfortable. She started telling me her life story. Didn't know that she'd never worked in her life before. See that? These things you could probably find out on the app. However, I like to do my comfort, attraction, seduction in person. So, and obviously she knows that she's not going to get as many matches if she's a single mother who's been divorced, who has a 7-year-old child. So, learn to go deeper in conversation, to be a bit brave, to push through on the conversations as well. Remember, whatever you want to say, say it. Trust yourself enough that she's not going to run away from you. Trust what you say, mean what you say. And that's it. Remember, she's on that date because at that specific moment in time, you are the #1 guy in her life. It's your job to perform, and that's it. No pressure. Do this, man. If you're a guy that feels you talk too much or you come across creepy, then you might need to practice in the mirror or book a session. When I say practice in the mirror, it's look at how you come across, record your voice as well, listen to how you sound. Can you slow everything down? On the last day I went, she said, you're really smooth. I said to her, look, I haven't done anything. I haven't tried to flirt with you. I haven't tried to sauce it, as I like to say. I'm just relaxed today. She said, you're too smooth. Everything you say is very short, but it makes sense. Quote. Slow everything down. Drag it. A question I like to, don't do it if you haven't got the XP. A question I like to ask is, why are you here? And I say, what do you mean? So why are you on a date with me now? Watch them pause, let them respond. Pause, let them respond. Pause, let them respond. Don't overtalk. Give her that thinking time. Let the brain scramble. Calculated pressure. Applied pressure. See you guys in the next one, man. Support me, man. Peace.